if you just look at lions, it's only one motherfucker that run the pack. It's about 4, 5 other males in that pack, but it's only one motherfucker that runs.
That's true.
And when they want to be the alpha, they bang that shit out. They fight to a motherfucker lose. The winner, you the alpha. You call the shots. You run the pack. But everybody. Yeah, I'm the alpha. I'm the alpha. Me personally, man, you just be honest with yourself. Everybody ain't the alpha.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, me personally, I fall more in line with it. I'm that beta type dude.
I mean, that being said, I mean, she also said something kind of like made kind of sense. Like a lot of women, they want the alpha male, but with beta type ways.
Yeah. They want that alpha male that's gonna treat them like a beta. You gotta remember, the alpha male is the leader of the pack. He ain't gonna treat you like no motherfucking queen. He just not, cause he the fucking king.
What up, Ron? Big Ron, what's happening? I mean, well, I'm really trying to get this queued up. My fault. Like I said, man, a lot of technical difficulties, but like she was saying that, you got to be something special to be considered that queen.
To an alpha?
Huh? Yeah, to an alpha male, you got to be something special to be considered the queen.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But like she was saying that a lot of these people, a lot of women, they get it kind of misconstrued because they like, well, like you said, well, I'm an alpha, I'm this, I'm that, and it's like, no, you ain't. Because if you was, you would know what to do and how to keep that alpha right.
Yeah, it's true for that.
Trying to see if I can find it. This has been one hell of a day.
All right. I want everybody to hear, man. So I'm gonna go to one more song, man. Go ahead and get it queued up. Because everybody need to hear what she said, because I think she made a lot of valid points. And I think a lot of women need to hear it, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think so. You got a cue?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Man. I am having like really technical difficulties today. Hold on.
All right, y'all. Bear with us. We're going to jump into another song right quick. We're going to come back, have it all queued up so everybody can understand exactly what we're talking about. All right, y'all. We'll be back in a sec.
Da 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 da. It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm out there with this big
motherfuckers out of your trip, man.
You know the West Coast is back on here.
Knock it down, way out of bounds. Throw in the towel or we gun down. I get down, rip sound, with the stick down, piss down, lick round, get off my dick now, get crap, hot down, you kids stop style, timid, scared to get in it, these folks is rock loud, unchained, untamed, you know my name. Act strange, pack plain, it's not a game. Just ill flows that kill shows you can feel, yo. Kicking in your dough like a steel dough, for real dough. Y'all gon' learn, I spit junk. When you come short on big firm, you get burned. Punks don't get turned, they get done. And get sun, come get some. The last victim light in the ditch. Now who wanna fuck with hot men? Niggas chew gum with their ass and pop shit. Me and Funk Doc get toxic. I'm polarized with some chopsticks. Don't make your woo just impossible.
Yo, tear the roof off. Yo, tear the roof off.
back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Come on, yo, tear the roof off. Tight, minimize, ain't nothing nice. Fuck your life. Yo, tight, just too light to fight. We move right on bright night when niggas right. We bust right. Bondos that's uptight. We all right, you all hype and all trite. In the source with half life, you half life and half dead. Flat dead on flat bed. I'm past dead. I read the hashtag. Burn something, earn something, and learn something. Take my turn front. Def Jam ain't heard nothing yet. Suspect, rough neck. Welcome down, don't you get busted. Never leave home without my mustache. Trust this, out for justice, clown. In court on justice. They call Joe Brown. Take MCs to town if they start bound. Ashes to ashes, they all fall down. Masters and bastards with hazardous tactics. Semi-automatic full rap metal jacket. Blasted and plastered your brain on the mattress. All you kids is ass backwards and vice versa. Yo, tear the roof off. Yo, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all.
You know what my with this is.
Come on, yo. Yeah. Baby, I know you probably really need a tablecloth to cover your ass. Digging in your pocket while you're rubbing your ass. Shit so big, just put the club in your ass. Rip the H2, park it right in front of your ass. I see a little gap between your cut and your ass and make you jump inside the whip and smoke a blunt with your ass. I'm saying, the shit is spread like a rash. The way they ass wiggle, see I got the shit on the smash. Now listen, and let the L smell a whip of the hash and bag all the bitches. Now watch you see me zipping the flash. I'm saying, now I'ma put you on blast just like a tint window when you put your shit on the glass. Bust right through the window, then it sit on the dash and have a nigga driving reckless till you're making them crash. Come on, we making money and shit. Now pop your muffin while we be watching you shaking your shit. Yeah, girl, like your ass. Yo, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Come on, yo, tear the roof off. Nigga, yo, tear the roof off. Look here, you motherfuckers knew when you wrote this shit, when you wrote this shit. Cause I smoke that shit that you could fuck around with. Last verse for them trick people. This is the sequel, I'ma trip you with evil. Living forever illegal, now homicide got me preoccupied. Be alive, I told you that I never wondered when will I die, be a short nigga, word on. Cause now it's on, you can only survive if you be strong until I'm gone. I bust on bad boy, middle finger to the intricate designs of my lethal rhymes, criminal rhymes. From the minds of a thug, shake it, take time, take it to the next phase. You had your time to talk shit, now bitches must have get checkmated. These days, motherfuckers talk shit and turn snitch when you see them, they ain't talking about shit. What's y'all? Yo, tear the roof off. Yo, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Come on, yo, tear the roof off. Nigga, yo, tear the roof off. What the hell was that? You don't reckon and just play yourself like that. The outlaw, immortal. You know what the fuck we are like. Nigga. Cinematic, right back at it. Talk the walk and walk about that status. I am the extra dramatic. When he popped back, everybody scattered. Didn't matter. I was there from the get-go. Moving heavyweights, Klitschko. Rookies and cookies from Frisco. Put him in the box, Nabisco. We the funk that killed disco. I showed you how to go and get dissed out. And I'm the reason why you fucking with this hoe. But don't thank me, that's how the shit goes. Still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they hit from? Hold up, who is that trying to come flip back at the feet of my throne, motherfucker? Yo, tear the roof off. Yo, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Come on, yo, tear the roof off. Nigga, yo, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Slap it down, way out of bounds. Throw in the towel, or we done down. Split mode, toilet bowls explode. When Doc come drop a shitload. Grip bowls, mushrooms. Did those, these pistol whip holes are bitch holes. Money, bro, I stick a zip hole. Tiptoe before Doc can skip roll. Thirsty, slipping out a pit nose. My Benz built with wings and 6 O's. My flows is North Pole cold. My hands got areas to fit snow. Doc mixing holes in disco. My dogs let them walk with ripped clothes. Shows, niggas pack 6 rolls. We're losing those, heart won't get cold. Crack your backs off for 10% dough. Lip close, I can hum and shit gold. Yo, tear the roof off. Yo, tear the roof off. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Back up, don't make me shoot y'all. You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. Come on, yo, tear the roof want to fuck with us, you don't. Yo, you don't want to fuck with us, you don't.
All right, y'all, welcome back. We good?
Yeah. I think I got it queued up this time.
All right, y'all. Y'all sit back and really listen to what old girl is talking about. All right?
The beta male and
All right,
the
go
alpha
ahead,
male.
man. Don't put
Some
yourself
of you
on
women
mute.
got this really messed up. A beta male is just a personality type that is not as strong or not as outgoing and aggressive and assertive as an alpha. But that person is still a man. The beta male is the male that's going to take care of you. He's going to worship you. He's going to please you. That's his whole agenda. That alpha male, you don't please him. And he's only going to please a lioness. And half of y'all out there ain't a lioness. So a lot of you are out here that was designed for a beta to protect you and to cater to your crazy ass. You don't want him because you think he's too soft. But you want to go over there with the king of the jungle like he gonna take your shit. Ain't no alpha male taking no shit from nobody unless you a lioness. The jungle don't lie. Part 2. There's nothing wrong with being a beta male, but there's something wrong with some of you women out there. A lot of you have overbearing personalities like myself. But see, I know my place when it comes to a man, so I can date a beta or an alpha. I can date a beta because I know that his personality flaws or dysfunction or whatever he may have, all I have to do is not treat him bad and abuse him. Allow him to worship me. Allow him to do the things that he wants to do for me. And see, that alpha, he just wants respect. And you gonna respect him because the alpha either gonna make you respect him or you gonna get gone. A lot of you women out here are talking down about the beta when you're really made for a beta. You're not made for an alpha because an alpha has a superior purpose. And you ain't a Michelle Obama. Part 3. An alpha male usually is in alignment with the creator, meaning he's alpha minded because his purpose in a union is a powerful one. And if you are a woman that does not know your place with an alpha male and you don't know how to exist in a pact with other lioness, oh yeah, take it back to the jungles. You ain't meant for him. That's why you're not attracting him. So you take it out on the beta. The beta that's saying, I love you, I want you, and I'll stick by your side because I know how to take a woman like you. You call him weak, passive, and you stomp down on him. Then you want to run your ass over there to an alpha and get mad when that lion roar on that ass. Stay your ass where you supposed to be. If you are overbearing and you know that you're narcissistic yourself, stay with a beta because the beta got a little more patience for you. And alpha, he gonna rip your head off and send you back to the beta crying about how bad he treats you. Y'all women get on my nerves. You don't want a man, you want a son. Bye.
Okay.
The point, you said you don't want a man, you want a son. I agree with everything she said.
Okay, I'm back. Get that number out one more time, dog.
563-999-3059. Remember, you gotta push 1. Otherwise, I won't know to bring you in.
Man, I mean, now, like I said, I don't disagree with what she's saying. You know, I totally agree with it also. I mean, I just, you know, like she said, a lot of women don't know where they all feel like they got to have an alpha male until that alpha male rears up on them.
Yeah, then he treat me like shit. He treat me like, hold on, we got a call. Caller, what's happening?
Hello. This is Chrissy.
What's happening? Who this? This
Chrissy.
is who?
Chrissy.
Hey,
Sandra.
how you doing?
I'm good. Is this Strawberry Time?
Yes, it is. We heard from
How
you
you
in
doing?
years.
I know.
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm okay. I'm recovering from surgery.
Okay. Damn, sound like a bomb must go off.
No, it's just a car. I'm outside.
Okay, you pushed one, so apparently you got something to say. Did you not agree with her?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with her. I was reading some stuff on Google about it too, and there's also an omega male also that's underneath the beta male, and the omega male is like completely. He has no self-esteem, no self-worth. He's a big crybaby. He has no social skills. He's like the nice guy that's an ass kisser.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to treat women. He doesn't know how to treat women. And most women don't want to be bothered with him.
And this is the omega male?
Yep, so there's the alpha, the beta, and the omega.
So the omega is like he's midway between the both of them.
Right. Right.
Okay, that's an interesting concept. So
Yep.
So I guess you said that the women really have three choices: alpha, omega, and beta.
Right.
All right, as a woman, what do you see most of the men as? Alpha, beta, or omega?
I see most men as betas.
Betas?
There aren't a lot of alpha men are like doctors, lawyers, CEOs, multimillionaires. Those are mostly alpha males.
Okay.
And in my opinion, that's my opinion. Those are the types that are leaders, that are strong, have strong personalities. They're narcissistic. They want someone to take care of them. And that's just the way it goes.
Well, I mean, are you saying that because they got the money? They have the money and they have the money to act more alpha. I mean, money does control a lot of things because a lot of times.
Yeah.
So now let's just say, for instance, you got a person that got money. So I mean, do you think he's automatically gonna be an alpha because he got money?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. But for the most, I'd say like 60% of alpha males have money.
That's interesting. Because
that's my opinion.
I think you got a lot of. I mean, I can go with what you're saying, but my only thing is that before they were unless they were just born in. Okay, what about the guy? What about the ones that were just born into it? The rich, entitled. Do you feel like they're alphas also?
Let me think about that.
And the reason I'm asking because
I don't know if you can be born into being an alpha or a beta. I think it's a learned
Well, no, I'm
behavior.
saying like the ones that's born into money. Let's just say like, okay, we got let's just say Prince Harry. Let's use Prince Harry for example. He was born into royalty.
Mm-hmm.
He was born into royalty.
Right.
So he never had to, he never had to work a day in his life. So I mean, does that?
Right. But I don't think Prince Harry is an alpha male.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So
I think he's a beta male. I think Prince Harry's a beta male.
so what we saying is all rich men aren't all rich men aren't alphas.
Right. Which is what I said was that 60% of
So you
60% of alpha males are wealthy.
okay. Miss Solomon says she strongly disagrees. Miss Solomon, you know you call in number 563-999-3059. And me personally, because my thing is this: in order for you to get to be a millionaire, that means you got to work hard. So that don't mean you always was a millionaire in the beginning. So I mean, you got to have that alpha mentality from the beginning. So once you get there, I think it's about keeping it. But I don't think
maintaining that persona. It's a persona.
Yeah, but now I mean I do agree to a certain extent that I wouldn't quite say doctors, but a lawyer, CEOs, yeah, I believe they would have to have like an alpha type of personality. But I mean, I just
doctors absolutely. Doctors absolutely are alpha males. I've met so many
I guess you could say
alpha
that
male doctors.
because they
I've
think
met almost every male doctor I've met was an alpha male. I could tell just by the way they walked, the way they moved, the way they talked, the way they interacted with me, the way they
well, okay. I guess if if you're like a heart, if you say lives on a regular basis, then I guess you probably. I mean, I've heard. I don't know exactly. I don't know any doctors personally, but I heard that a lot of doctors that they have a God complex. Like I'm saving lives.
Exactly.
But now, if you're a foot doctor, I don't know if you should be having no damn no alpha male. You shouldn't be talking about some. You should be talking about.
He's a doctor. He's fixing people's feet.
Yeah, but all you doing is stopping me from having athlete's feet.
He has a doctor. He's a doctor.
Well,
that's his whole identity is being a doctor.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what field he's in. He's a doctor. Period.
Okay. I mean, I just don't think all of them.
Well, most of them.
I mean, but like I said, now CEO.
I didn't say all of them. I didn't say all.
Right.
Of them.
I know you said 60%. I get what you're saying, and I do kind of agree with that number. That I think that's a legitimate number that you said 60%. Because, like I said, I don't know any doctors personally, but I do believe that a lot of them do have that God complex. Like, yeah, I mean, think about it. You saving a fucking life, Hey, and I do this on the regular. I do this on the regular every day, 2-3 times a day. I'm saving lives. Yeah, that would give me such. I mean, me being me, I probably would catch a alpha complex about that. I probably would.
Yep.
But now let's talk about the ladies. Now she stated that all the ladies want an alpha until they get one.
They get one until they get one and can't handle it. They stepped in, put their toe in the water, and it was too. No, what's the saying I want to? What's the saying I want to use? They jumped in a hot pot, and they jumped in a hot pot.
All right, so let me ask you, what I mean, in your years of dealing with the males, what do you prefer?
I prefer now that I'm older, I prefer betas. I've dated alphas. I was married to an alpha male. I prefer betas though.
Well, I mean,
now.
I don't
And
think.
I'm 53. I'm 53 now. When I was in my 20s and early 30s, I was married to a alpha male for 13 years, and he was very, very difficult to deal with. Very difficult to deal with, and we ended up getting a divorce because of his behaviors were so out of this just over the top. He didn't have any. He was too aggressive. He was too possessive. He was too narcissistic. He was just all the characteristics of an alpha male. He was over the top with them.
Okay, now I'm just playing devil's advocate with this. Could it be that he was too over the top, or you just wasn't lioness enough?
That could be too.
Because now,
Because I'm not built for an alpha male. I'm built for a beta male.
okay,
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know anything about alpha, beta, omega males. I didn't know anything about the different types of men. I didn't know anything about that then. If I knew then what I know now, I would have never married my ex-husband.
okay. Janine, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
We chilling. We have this conversation on.
Hello. Hello.
We have this conversation. I'm having all kind of difficulty, people. So bear with me. But we're trying to. We had a conversation going between alpha, the alpha and beta. Now, Miss Prissy, she says that there's a third one, omega.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to.
And they fall where? The omega falls where?
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
That's
Below the beta.
Now, you
Yeah.
say they falls in the middle, right? Okay, I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it one more time.
No.
I'm gonna play. Hold on,
Alpha.
hold on, Prissy. I'm gonna play it one more time. Then we gonna go into it.
Okay.
And got this really messed up. A beta male is just a person.
Hold on, let's start it over.
The beta male and the alpha male. Some of you women got this really messed up. A beta male is just a personality type that is not as strong or not as outgoing and aggressive and assertive as an alpha. But that person is still a man. The beta male is the male that's going to take care of you. He's going to worship you. He's going to please you. That's his whole agenda. That alpha male, you don't please him. And he's only going to please a lioness. And half of y'all out there ain't a lioness. So a lot of you are out here that was designed for a beta to protect you and to cater to your crazy ass. You don't want him because you think he's too soft. But you want to go over there with the king of the jungle like he going to take your shit. Ain't no alpha male taking no shit from nobody unless you a lioness. The jungle don't lie. Part 2. There's nothing wrong with being a beta male, but there's something wrong with some of you women out there. A lot of you have overbearing personalities like myself. But see, I know my place when it comes to a man, so I can date a beta or an alpha. I can date a beta because I know that his personality flaws or dysfunction or whatever he may have, all I have to do is not treat him bad and abuse him. Allow him to worship me. Allow him to do the things that he wants to do for me. And see, that alpha, he just wants respect. And you gon' respect him because the alpha either going to make you respect him or you're going to get gone. A lot of you women out here are talking down about the beta when you're really made for a beta. You're not made for an alpha because an alpha has a superior purpose and you ain't a Michelle Obama. Part 3. An alpha male usually is in alignment with the creator, meaning he's alpha minded because his purpose in a union is a powerful one. And if you are a woman that does not know your place with an alpha male, and you don't know how to exist in a pact with other lioness, oh yeah, take it back to the jungles. You ain't meant for him. That's why you're not attracting him. So you take it out on the beta. The beta that's saying, I love you, I want you, and I'll stick by your side because I know how to take a woman like you. You call him weak, passive, and you stomp down on him. Then you want to run your ass over there to an alpha and get mad when that lion roar on that ass. Stay your ass where you supposed to be. If you are overbearing and you know that you're narcissistic yourself, stay with a beta because the beta got a little more patience for you. An alpha, he gonna rip your head off and send you back to the beta crying about how bad he treats you. Y'all women get on my nerves. You don't want a man, you want a son. Bye.
Okay, ladies. Janine,
Mhm.
do you now Prissy said that if I'm correct, she said that there was the alpha and she said it's an omega and then there's beta.
Now she said omega is underneath, is alpha, beta, and then omega. Like omega is the lowest.
Oh, well,
Right, right.
earlier I thought you said okay. All right. Go ahead.
No. Yep.
Janine,
So are you asking which do I prefer?
I mean, yeah. I mean, or do okay, well I guess question number one is do you feel like there's any truth to what the young lady was saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think men do have those different personalities like that, yeah.
Okay.
I do agree with that. And I agree with, what she was saying.
Okay. So
But that to me that all goes into, when you're dating, that's when you're finding out what things you like about that person, what things you don't like about that person.
okay. So if you met one and you say, well, he's an alpha. Do you think you could deal with him?
Mhm. Yeah, but it still depends because, I still feel there's differences even within the alpha male.
Well, now
Yes, sir.
she did say that the thing
Sir.
about it is that only a lioness can deal with alpha male, a true lioness.
Hmm.
She said,
Right.
a lot of people are designed Denise said, who and where can I get that from? I sent it to you, your messenger. I message it to you. You
I
know,
can read something that I looked up on Google that talks about the alpha male in the animal kingdom.
go ahead.
You want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Okay, it says in the animal kingdom, the alpha male is the top dog or cat and the leader of the pack.
Right.
He is the one who mates with the majority of the females in his pack so that his strong genes will be passed on, thereby helping to ensure the survival of the species by making it stronger. In the human world, an alpha male also has his pick of mates because women are instinctively drawn to a man with qualities that mark him out as a better survivor. Even though we now have supermarket, police, hospitals, governments, women are still ruled by their primal instincts to find the guy who is going to be more capable of surviving, thriving, and prospering in this world. An alpha male is not quarantined to survive. I'm sorry, an alpha male is not guaranteed to survive, thrive, and prosper, but a woman's instincts will make her feel more attracted to him rather than a beta or an omega male. If a woman meets an omega male who has a lot of money and can clearly survive well financially, it's not going to stop her instincts from making her still turned on by the personality traits and behaviors of an alpha male.
Okay. So, all right. Now, earlier, I mean, Timer said he's more of a beta.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, my question was like, do a lot of women want like an alpha male with beta waves?
Yeah, I think that would work. I think that sounds better
Well, I mean, but now an alpha's gonna be an alpha
It
just because now
sounds better.
here's the thing that you may want an alpha with beta ways, but that alpha's gonna stay an alpha. So what does that leave you?
Well, how can he can't have both.
Exactly. No,
He can't have both.
listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that a lot of women, I'm thinking that a lot of women want alphas, but just want them to have beta ways. So my thing is that now you say,
right.
so now I
right.
say you getting with an alpha, but then you looking at him and you say, well, he don't have no beta ways. But now, like they said,
right.
a lioness, he's gonna listen to a lioness. He's gonna, he's gonna do what that lioness. He's gonna maintain this thing with the lioness. Now, I don't know what we call. I don't know what we gonna call. What would you call anything under a lioness? I don't know. Pussycat. Pussycat.
I have no idea. Pussycat.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Pussycat just
for the sake of conversation.
Yeah, for the sake of conversation, we're gonna call them the Pussycats. All right, Janine.
Mm-hmm. But my thing, I guess. Well, I already know I'm a lioness, but my thing is, I still feel like there are varying degrees to everybody. So you could have an alpha male who, okay, he may not have those beta ways. Okay, he just an alpha male, and he want his respect, but you don't feel like you're supposed to because of all that power and that you feel like you have. You're not supposed to do nothing for the person you with.
No,
the lioness could be the same way.
Well, no,
the lioness could be the same way, and she could have that lioness or queenly type, power about her, but then she may be awful with the cleaning part or awful with the taking care of home part or something like that. I don't know, because she powerful too. She just as powerful.
Well, now see, that's the thing that he said. That's the thing that she said. Rather, she said that he's gonna compromise with the lioness. Alpha is gonna compromise with the lioness. He's not compromising with the other ones, or the Pussycats. But he's gonna try to compromise with the lioness. So that's why I was saying, he was that, and I think that's part of a lot of people skipped over. Like a lot of people, and I mean the people that I read the comments, they were like, but I'm like, they never said it. He said he's just gonna dog the shit out of a lioness. She never said that. She said that's the one that he's gonna, they're gonna compromise. They're gonna have, I guess they're gonna have he got to sleep on the couch tonight or sleep on the other side of the jungle tonight, because he respects that lioness. But now the other ones, like you said, but then she understands the pack.
Right.
So, but like I said,
she understands her role. She understands her role in the pack.
Right, but then, like I said, we got but then,
and she knows that as when you were the alpha male, that alpha male is also. There are many women that's attracted to that alpha male, so you have to be strong to be in that type of relationship, knowing that you got all these different people coming at you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And still be strong within your own relationship. So I think that's kind of what she means by that, because the alpha male is automatically have that attractiveness to, for them. People are just attracted.
Exactly.
Okay, well let's take this to let's take
and
this to a human. Hold on one second, Chris. Let's take this to a human degree. Let's say let's piggyback on what Janine said. That she said, okay, now we talking about men and women. Okay, you got a man, and he's an alpha male. Now you have a lioness quality about you. So y'all dealing, and the compromise, like you just said, Janine. You know that there's gonna be women that's gonna fall for him because of him being that alpha.
Mhm.
Now, okay, my man Ed right here, he said anybody can go for from alpha to a beta at any time. I'm not sure about that. But I mean,
Yeah,
No.
me. I don't think that's
No.
actually factual. No. Mm-mm.
because
No.
I mean, like I said, now maybe
Yeah, them serial killers probably.
right.
That's about it.
But
Shit. Those the only ones I can think of.
like I've heard situations where a woman then well, you know what, and we're not gonna say that the man's cheating, but this man, I mean, like they said, women they're loving him. They're loving him. Okay, perfect example. Let's go with what is the basketball player's name? Steph Curry. Remember a year or two, his wife was on there and she talking about that she wished more people flirt with her and all this because she understands that women love Steph and all that, but she feel like she need for men to flirt with her too. Now, let's say what would you call her? Would you call her a lioness or a pussycat?
I would call her having some esteem issues.
No.
Right.
See, there we go. No, now either she's a lioness or a pussycat.
I can't call her either one because she obviously has some esteem issues.
But a lioness would understand.
She doesn't know her.
A lioness wouldn't have those type of issues, would they?
Excuse me?
A lioness wouldn't have those type of issues, would they? I mean, you know that your
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Right.
I
So
don't think so.
I mean, because here's
But
the thing.
that doesn't make her a pussycat either.
So what does it make her? We got another term for this?
Someone with mental health issues.
Oh boy, y'all killing me on this one. Okay, so you
Well,
just
hold on for a second, man. Hold on for a second. Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. She said she needs men to flirt with her. Men are not going to flirt with Stephen Curry's woman, period, because they respect him.
Some motherfuckers
They're
will.
not going to do that. Not too many, and not unless they want to get knocked the fuck out.
He's a basketball player. He ain't no boxer now. No, I mean, right. Ain't nobody worry about his little light skinned ass. Now, Anna say we can't put her in that category. I don't see why not. Why we can't put her in that category? No, you had something you want to say?
I think people just saying we just don't know much about her just from that one incident to try to put her in that category. We would have to know more.
Okay, now
is what I feel.
Okay, now Janine.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let me ask you. Your man, he at this point in time, he the hottest thing. He the hottest thing in sports today. I mean, he's the hottest thing going. He just got a I'm talking about what, $200 million contract. He's the hottest thing going.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get on there and make that statement? Would you get on social media and make that statement?
No.
Why not?
I would not.
Why wouldn't you?
No.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't need to have men.
I don't need that attention.
I don't need that exactly. I don't need that attention.
Okay, but
my husband My
Because my thing is,
husband
if
is
I'm
in
happy
the
with who
limelight.
I'm with, right? If I'm happy with who I'm with, I don't need all that attention from nobody. I'm not even gonna
Right.
be looking for nobody else to be
Exactly.
paying
Okay,
me
so
no attention no way because I'm happy in
Exactly.
my own relationship with who I'm with to be
okay,
worried about somebody else.
Right.
but now
Right.
listen,
When
listen,
I'm
hold
with
on,
someone,
Prissy,
when I'm
Prissy,
with
Prissy,
someone, when
Prissy,
I'm with someone,
Prissy,
huh?
Prissy, hold on one second. I want to get
Yes.
this statement out. All right.
Oh, okay.
Now, she said that he's good. He's great with the kids. He's great with her. There's no issues there. She just want to feel more wanted. It's
I
nothing that
think that's the
is.
issue.
It's nothing that he did. She made that public.
Mm.
There's nothing he did. She just wanted to feel more wanted because
That's bullshit,
the
man.
world wants him.
That's bullshit, dog.
Man.
Because look at it like this. If there was no problems, then she would be getting that attention from him. So
Right.
it's obviously a problem
Exactly.
there.
It's obviously something she's just not saying. She ain't gonna throw him under
Exactly.
the bus out in public to everybody. So she kind of wants to put that statement out there. But it got to be something
Right.
for her to do something like that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Because
my man
if I was
Willie
Stefan,
say she needs to play a role.
right,
All right,
Right.
Prissy, what did you say?
right. And when I'm with someone, I don't see any other men. I don't see any other man, whether he's got money, whether he was Stefan Curry. I wouldn't see any other men. I wouldn't care about their compliments. I wouldn't care if they had anything to say. I don't care. I don't see any other men. I don't want to deal with any other men. The only man I'm concerned with is my man.
Okay, so then that means you would have a lioness.
That's it.
That means
That's
you would
all.
have a lioness personality towards him, then, right?
Yes.
Okay, so apparently she's not having that. She didn't have that lioness personality. I mean, to get on national TV, media, all that to say that. That's something you
I
should have
think
told.
she was trying to get his attention. I think she was trying to get his attention. It's something going on in that house, and she letting his ass know.
And then
Just
she
think
on
about
one of
it.
the basketball
Once she
wives
said it-
shows or something. She could have
Nah.
been trying to get on one of them basketball live shows or something, trying to get their attention or whatever.
So, in other words, you saying there's a possibility she could have just been she just was craving for her own attention.
Marketing.
Right.
Marketing
Right.
herself.
Trying
Marketing.
to
Yeah.
market herself.
I mean, because now, Tama, because you keep saying that it's something wrong. I mean, she said there's nothing wrong. She
Dude,
said,
why would she say that?
I don't know.
Well,
She,
okay,
well,
think about it.
her reason is.
Listen to me. Okay, if your woman said that about you, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Dude, hold on. First of all, I don't make first, try to understand what I'm saying, man.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
okay,
it
but
ain't about the money, dog.
it is about.
I'm just saying. If a man's woman got on TV and said some shit like that, the first thing you're gonna do is look at himself. Because it's a problem. If they ain't never had that conversation one-on-one in the bedroom, in the living room, or whatever.
Okay, don't you think? Okay, don't you think
that with this?
Don't you think that's a conversation that should have been had one-on-one in the bedroom or whatever? Not you went on social media and ambushed me with it.
But
Exactly.
it's like they said earlier, we don't know the whole story. All I'm saying is, she said that shit to get his attention. That's the only reason she did that
All
shit. 'Cause
right.
he ain't hurting for nothing. I'm pretty sure
Because
it's
she doesn't know how to communicate. She doesn't know how to communicate.
That's not the point. The point is, he did that shit to get his attention. Once she said that, you never heard nothing else about that story. She ain't came out with nothing else because apparently she got his goddamn attention. She achieved her goal.
That he put his foot in her. He put his foot in her ass and told her she opened her mouth again. She gonna fuck. Dude, okay, all right.
She don't care if they get divorced. She get $100 million. He don't care.
dude.
All she wanted is his attention.
You really
And
think?
apparently, now she's getting it.
Yeah, all right. I don't
Come
believe
on,
it.
We
man.
don't know
Look,
that.
you can believe what you want.
Everything
Look,
a woman
look, dude.
does,
Look here, bro. You
everything
can
that
believe
a
the way
woman
you
does,
want to believe it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe it the way I want to believe it. Like I said, you can
Okay, but let me make my point.
Make your point.
Everything that a woman does, there's an ulterior motive behind it. Women don't just do shit out the fucking clear blue sky. They think about every fucking thing they about to do, whatever they about to say. They think about it. Everything they do and say, there's a reason behind it. We as men, we don't pick up on that shit.
Okay, well, we got
But
ladies.
everything
We
they
got ladies
say,
on here.
There's a reason.
We
behind
got
it.
ladies on here. Ladies, do you agree? Do y'all feel like everything y'all do, y'all meticulously strategize every fucking thing y'all say and do?
No, I don't.
No, we don't. I don't.
Mm-mm.
Of course not.
Sometimes, I mean, just like anybody, just like any human being, you know, you say things out of anger, you say things, you know, it could be whatever reason, stress, shit. I mean,
Out of
we don't
hurt,
just sit, we
out of
don't just
hurt.
sit down. I'm not saying we never do, that it has never been done, but every time we say something, it's not like an ulterior motive behind it, no.
I'm not saying ulterior motive like that. I'm saying when you say stuff like that, you're saying it because you're trying to get the guy's attention, correct? You're trying to let him know,
Are
hey,
you talking
everything
about
ain't right in the house,
specifically with
man.
her? You talking about specifically with her, what she said?
No, that ain't what he
I'm
said.
saying with anyone.
He said
saying
that's
with
what all
anyone.
women do.
No, I'm telling you, no, we don't.
Right.
I'm telling you, no, we don't. We don't sit down and calculate. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then if he do this, then I'm gonna do that. And no, we don't be sitting there.
Okay,
No.
y'all are missing my point. Okay, let's take her situation.
No, we're not.
Let's just go off
We're
of
not.
let's just go off of her situation. Okay,
Okay.
in her situation, y'all trying to tell me she just came out the clear blue sky with that. She didn't think about that.
What
She
I'm
wasn't trying
saying
to get his
is,
attention. She
what
wasn't
I'm
trying to let
saying
him
is-
know everything ain't right in the house.
what we saying is we don't know that. We don't know what her
Exactly.
reason behind why she did that, or whether it was a spur of the moment thing. Maybe she was feeling depressed about her life or her situation. Shit, she might have some self-esteem issue about how she look or something, and she don't
Exactly.
understand why she not getting like nobody's flirting with her anymore. You know, women start getting old and they start feeling like that. Oh, I'm getting too old. Maybe I don't look as good as I used to. You know, she could have been thinking about that. Not that he is saying she's not beautiful or nothing like that. He might be telling her that. But sometimes women like to be validated by other men, not by the man. We know the man we with ain't about to call us ugly. Well, most men. I ain't gonna say everybody, but most men
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna be calling the woman they with like she ugly and tell her she told that. Of course they gonna tell her she look good. Oh, baby, you still look good. You know, but within us as women, sometimes we like that validation coming from other people. And she probably was seeing it. It could be true. The hell, she saw him getting all the, flirts and stuff like that. And damn, don't nobody flirt with me no more. Am I getting too old? Would I have said that out in the open in social media? No, I wouldn't have said no shit like that. But hey, like we were saying, she might have just had a self-esteem issue. It could have been another reason. It could have been hell. She trying to throw some shit out there to see how much media attention she could get. People can get money now when they, the more likes and the more, shit you get on social media, you getting paid for that. So it could be, she was just trying to make $1 or something. I don't know what her reason behind, but it could have been a few things.
I see. Yeah. Damon say she gonna be out the door if she put their business out in public again. He leads on to say he's the main attraction. She needs to be cool. Other women would love to be in her place.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what she doesn't understand. She obviously has, like I said, she has low self esteem and she has no self worth. I shouldn't say she has no self worth, but she doesn't recognize what her worth is.
I mean, for the record, she's a beautiful woman. I think she is. I think she's a beautiful woman. Like I said, I mean, it could have been a situation where I think we kind of veered left or right on this, but like we were saying, I mean, he got I don't know. I'm not gonna say he got pushed into it, but he's definitely he definitely got pushed in. I mean, I'm not gonna say if he didn't get pushed, he's definitely in the alpha male category right now. He's like one of the hottest. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the hottest NBA players out right now. I mean, you know, he is to basketball right now. What I mean, Tom, I don't know if you agree with me, but I say he's the Kobe of this era.
I thought LeBron James was the Kobe,
Nah,
the new Kobe.
nah. Kobe, LeBron, whether you want to admit it or not, he's the Jordan of this era. Not to say he's Jordan. I'm just saying he's the Jordan of this era, and I think right now, Steph is like the Kobe of this era. Would you agree, Tom?
I don't see that Steph is the Kobe. No, I don't. I wouldn't agree with that. But I don't see Steph Curry as an alpha male. Now,
That's what I was about to say. Why do y'all think they're
Well,
alpha males?
I didn't want to
Why
say
is
it, but see, here's the
just
thing.
because they're associated with money?
No, I was trying to word this the right way. I think he got pushed more into like she said, like when you got people with money, people kind of more push you into that oh, he got money. Like he got what I'm not sure what his contract was. Wasn't it close to like 200 million or something like that, Tom?
yeah, he got a lot.
So
I think it was like 225.
yeah, I
I
mean,
think it's like 225.
yeah, and I think the money did push him.
Something like that.
The money did push him more into the limelight, more into stardom, more into being seen, being heard. And okay, here
But
we
I
go.
don't think that makes
And
you an
that's
alpha, though.
fine, but it sounds more like he a beta because ain't
And
no
he could
alpha
be.
male gonna allow his wife to do no shit like that anyway.
You got a
I
point.
mean, think about
You
it.
got a point.
Think about it. Kobe shit was all in the news. You know how embarrassing that was for his wife to have all that shit. You didn't hear not one peep out of her, not one word, nothing.
You got a point. You got a point. Now, my man Damian Williams say, I disagree with both comparisons. LeBron is not the Jordan of this era, and Steph definitely not the. Look here, man. Before y'all get to going jumping down my goddamn throat. Now, what I mean is their record. I mean their popularity. I'm not talking about the skills. I'm not talking about the. All I'm saying is the popularity. That's it. Damn that. D Williamson. Come on, stall me out, Debo. Stall me out. You know what I meant, man. You know damn well they not Jordan and Kobe. Just want to come for me for no reason, bro. I'm fucking with you. But I just meant their popularity. That's all.
Let me ask this question. As far as the alpha males go, okay, lady, if you're dealing with an alpha male, why do you guys use the word he's controlling? He's an alpha.
Go on, David.
Right?
Well, because controlling and protective are two different things.
Right. But if he's the alpha male, he's like He's controlling everything. He's telling you what to do and everything.
He doesn't tell a lioness what to do all the time.
Right. You ain't gonna tell no lioness what to do all the time. A lioness is your partner. And anybody
Right.
who knows, the lioness is the one that kind of takes charge,
Runs
you
the
know,
show.
with
Right.
runs a lot of that stuff. If you looking at it from that perspective, she's the
Right.
one that goes out and gets the food, everything. So she is the
Mhm.
backbone. And you ain't
Right.
just gonna talk to no lioness no any kind of way. Now she'll take certain stuff and she gonna protect you just like you gonna protect her and things like that. And y'all gonna look out for each other because y'all partners. But y'all can be that way with each other. That y'all just like y'all in y'all own little protected circle. Y'all ain't gonna let no outside people come in and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all
Right.
about y'all pack.
Right. Mhm.
Okay, so okay now, my man, she'll say she gonna fall in line if he's leading right. Okay.
That's true. I definitely agree.
Nah, good. I got
Ain't
agree with that.
nobody gonna follow nobody and you leave and you walking off a cliff. I ain't walking off no cliff after you.
Exactly.
You walking off the cliff, you don't even know you walking blindfold. Some people you walking blindfold. You don't even know where you going and you want somebody to follow you. I can't follow you, you can't see. You don't know where you going.
Okay. All right. I like this.
Here, let me read you guys what it says about omega males while we're on this. Let me just give you a little background on what it says about omega males. It says the omega male is the lowest ranking male in a situation, group, or pack. In the animal world, the omega male is the one who picks at the food scraps left behind by the alpha and beta males. When it comes to breeding with the females, he usually misses out completely or is killed by the pack when trying to breed with the female in secret.
Get your fuck ass.
Among humans, the omega male is the type of guy that nobody really notices, especially in social settings. He lacks self-confidence and usually comes across as being insecure, desperate, and of low social value when he interacts with women. He lacks masculinity, which makes him feel weak and wimpy to women and thus turns them off sexually. From his perspective, he will usually see confident guys as being bad boys, jerks, and assholes because they're not as nice, innocent, and polite as he is. He will feel as though women are crazy for not seeing how much of a good guy he is and will think that women are making a mistake by hooking up with the guys that he's seeing as being bad boys. He will hope that one day people will notice that he is a good guy and deserves respect. Yet waiting around like that will simply result in him wasting his time, his life hoping for something that will never happen. Women cannot stop themselves from feeling more respect, attraction, and love for guys who display alpha male traits and characteristics. It's simply in how nature works.
Okay. All right, so
I'm sorry to say this, but I don't know. That sounded similar to Father Time. A lot of that was just said. Father Time, I know you may not agree, and I'm not trying to say this to be mean.
time, get a rebuttal.
Oh, he must be gone. He must not be on here.
No, I ain't got no rebuttal.
No.
It's what it is. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Yet I've yet to answer the question. I really don't know what I mean. I don't know how women portray me, or I don't know if I'm like, okay, the alpha, the omega.
Seriously, you're
No.
the alpha male, and I said that because of the part where they were like, Father time almost seems like he thinks of you like you an asshole for a lot of the time because of your alpha male personality.
Tommy, you don't think I'm an asshole, do you?
No, man.
You know, please the fear. Man. You didn't even you said that too slow.
Well, I mean, I think like okay, like well, with that being said, like what she's saying with the omega, I mean I know people like that. You know, I know people that just like, you know, feel like, okay, why me? Why not me? You know.
Right.
I understand that. I mean, hell. But see, here's the thing about that. I think a lot of people like here's the thing. I think you gotta like I don't think you're just born, and it's just my opinion. I don't think you're just born into an alpha. I think you gotta go through all the trials and tribulations. You gotta I think you gotta make yourself an alpha. I think you gotta, you know,
Exactly.
because
Right.
I'm not
That's what I
gonna
said
sit here.
earlier.
I'm not gonna ever sit here and say it's never been a time where I didn't think that I didn't think, well, you know, why that person, not me. I've thought that before. As far as like, you know, and then it just had to kind of just like, you know what? Fuck this. Is it what you mean? Why not you? It's gonna be you. So it's like I think you grow into that. Like, you know, you some people
Right.
do, some people don't.
Right.
And I think that,
Because
you know,
if you get that, if you're an omega and you get that line there, she'll make you into an alpha male. Believe that.
that could be
Right.
true. I
You'll
don't
be an alpha
Exactly.
male. You'll be an alpha male before you know it.
I see my man.
Mhm.
Okay, he finally agreeing with me. Mr. Williams is finally agreeing with me about something. He say facts, bro. Definitely got to make yourself an alpha. And that's what I think is done. I think even with anything you do, like anything you do, like okay,
Now,
and use Kobe for an
it's them
example.
betas I don't think you could change. It's them betas I don't think you can change.
Okay. Why do you think you can't change them? Because you think they're just content?
I think they're content in their ways, and I think I don't like all that. I guess they feel like what they have been doing for so long works for them because it gives them what they want. But I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Don't kiss my ass. Don't do everything. I need some type of
Pushback. Some kind of
pushback. Right. I need that pushback. I don't want you to be like, okay, yes, Bill, whatever you want, whatever you need. You know, I don't like that. Push back on me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's okay to debate. I ain't saying everything got to be an argument. Everything ain't got to blow up. But shit, we can debate about shit. It just ain't got to be whatever you say, whatever you want, whatever. I just don't like that.
Right.
You know what? To a certain degree, I can agree. I don't want a yes woman. I don't want nobody. I don't want whatever you like. No, I don't want that. I want little. Who you think you talking to?
Right.
You know, give me a reason to get up.
Exactly.
Hey, don't make me get up out this chair. You know, and even if I mean,
Exactly.
you know, you gotta have, even through the bullshit, I still think you gotta have fun. You know, I mean, you gotta like, I mean, and I don't know, this might be fucked up of me and my mind, but it's time a motherfucker can be mad at you. And I mean, I'm talking about mad, and you like, man, this motherfucker ain't never looked more sexy than me. This motherfucker want to scratch your fucking eyes out. Like, if you touch me, I'm gonna kill you. And you sit there thinking, man, I
Mm-hmm.
sure want to take her down right now. I'm gonna hit that right now. But you know, you like, you know,
Yeah.
you can't be. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know if that's the whatever in me, but it's like, you know, oh Lord, she about to. No, I'm never gonna be.
That's that alpha animal instinct.
I'm never gonna be
Maybe
scared of you.
her angry pheromones are attracting you.
Possibly, but I don't. Damian Williams, since you've been going at me with tonight, am I wrong? I mean, am I the only one to feel like that? What about you, Chill? Time question go to you too. I'm trying to get all my males. I'm trying to feel like am I the only one to feel like that? Big boy, what you think? I mean, I'm just
Big boy, are you there?
well, I was talking about David Goldsby, but I mean, I ain't finna call him Big Boy.
Oh,
No, but I'm serious because it's just like, you know. But okay. Now my man said what my man say. He said, "Nah, you right on this one, bro, because that attitude is definitely a turn on at times." Okay, see, I'm not the only one to feel like that. Definitely not the only one.
mm-hmm.
Ladies, what about y'all? Let me ask y'all. Like, you know, motherfucker, he y'all going hard. This motherfucker, you know he hot. You know he wanna he ain't touched you, but you know in his mind he thinking, I wonder can I stuff her in this garbage bag and get away with it. Right, Miss Wood said that's definitely a turn on.
Nah, I don't want you thinking about stuff me in no garbage bag.
Okay, well maybe not a garbage bag. You know what I mean. You know.
I mean, I'm okay with you thinking about doing some shit to me, but shit, damn, don't think about killing me now.
Nah, okay, maybe I went too far with that one, but I mean, you know what I mean. You know, he you know he mad.
Yeah.
You know he mad. He pissed,
Right,
hurt, whatever the situation is. I mean, do y'all ever feel like, you know what? I'm gonna get some of that dick tonight. Well, I'm finna fuck him.
Yeah, but most people don't. Even though they probably both be thinking the same thing, but nobody gives in. But sometimes I think, you know, I guess it depends on the couple, but
Hold on, my man. Hey, my man D say, women think the same thing because he want to knock her head between the washer and dryer. She be trying to fuck. See that. Now here's the thing. Now you got to know the difference between motherfucker that just want to do it and the motherfucker that's gonna do it. That motherfucker that's gonna do it, you better leave him alone.
All right.
Because he might fuck around, you might rub on him, and he might give you a straight fire to the jaw. Pow!
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, I mean, I think like, you know, now I guess we could go. I want to go right back to this one more time. And the lady says something. She was like the woman. I mean, the lioness knows that she, you know, she knows how to deal with the pack. All right. So I mean, like with that being said, now we're gonna go to human. You know, a human part of this is that, you know, how do a woman deal with it? Like, okay, if you like, I mean, we talked about Steph Curry. We see that, you know, she did what she did. Everybody, I think we all was in agreement that what she did was a little bit overdrawn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to say the least. What, I mean, how does a lioness deal with that?
I would really say you just gotta have a strong You have to really believe in what you got with that person. That's what I feel. I
Right.
think you really have to believe in the love that y'all have for one another. And as long as you know that and you feel that deep down, you will go hard for that person.
Okay, okay.
But I mean, it just got to be shown. You know, you got to show that to each other. It can't be one sided or nothing like that. I mean, it got to come from both
All right.
parties.
I got one. My man saying in response to the
Well,
lioness comment, women usually run the household, but a real man still leads, if that makes sense. I totally agree with you, dog.
I I agree with that too.
I totally
Hmm.
agree. I totally agree. And
Yeah.
I a lot of people, and here it is, D, that a lot of people that probably would make sense to. Like, how in the hell she run the house, but he lead? I know exactly what you're saying.
Right. Yes, makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. And that's the thing. My whole thing is if you sitting there, you know, everything ain't got to be a fight. Everything got to be a fight. A lot of times, like you said, the woman runs the house. The woman runs the house. And it's a lot of things that you might put your 2 cents in. All right, well, oh, well, yeah, well, I want to do that. You kind of all right. Well, fuck it. She. I really didn't want to buy no another washer and dry, but Jock, I still want that fucking car, man. Hey, but motherfucker, I don't want to buy. I really didn't want to buy no another damn wash and dry, but she got the tripping, so fuck it. Let it. She bought it. You ain't
Hmm.
tripping. But now when he's adamant, and I said no, this one XYZ. It's just okay. Well, like okay, let's, and we're just gonna hypothetically speak this. You know, that no good, nasty, thieving, conniving ass cousin of yours want to come stay, move in for a couple of weeks. I said, hell no, that motherfucker ain't coming.
Right.
You gotta die. Hey, cuz I love you, but you can't come. Hey, you cannot come.
Right.
All right, cool. I have back to you every Sunday morning. But
See, but a lioness, and a true lioness will just be playing with you to get the washer and dryer, cause already she done already got your car. It's just a surprise.
I got the truth. Like, cool. I'm just saying, like, it's just the I'm saying like we're I think like we're passive to a certain point, like, and it's like only time that we really like, well, I mean, if we using still the alpha and all that, only time we really rev up is that a motherfucker, we actually trying to protect. We're trying to now we trying to protect. I ain't gonna say we
Right.
always go about it the right way. Job. All right, man. We had this topic going on about, and you know what? Hold on, let me see something, man. If you're listening, God dog it, God dog it, God dog it. Okay, Jock, I'm gonna play it one more time because I got a couple of people asking me what was said. So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna play it one more time and let's see, get everybody else's opinion on it.
The beta male and the alpha male. Some of you women got this really messed up. A beta male is just a personality type that is not as strong or not as outgoing and aggressive and assertive as an alpha. But that person is still a man. The beta male is the male that's going to take care of you. He's going to worship you. He's going to please you. That's his whole agenda. That alpha male, you don't please him. And he's only going to please a lioness. And half of y'all out there ain't a lioness. So a lot of you are out here that was designed for a beta to protect you and to cater to your crazy ass. You don't want him because you think he's too soft, but you want to go over there with the king of the jungle like he gonna take your shit. Ain't no alpha male taking no shit from nobody unless you a lioness. The jungle don't lie. Part two. There's nothing wrong with being a beta male, but there's something wrong with some of you women out there. A lot of you have overbearing personalities like myself. But see, I know my place when it comes to a man, so I can date a beta or an alpha. I can date a beta because I know that his personality flaws or dysfunction or whatever he may have, all I have to do is not treat him bad and abuse him. Allow him to worship me. Allow him to do the things that he wants to do for me. And see, that alpha, he just wants respect. And you gonna respect him because the alpha either gonna make you respect him or you gonna get gone. A lot of you women out here are talking down about the beta when you're really made for a beta. You're not made for an alpha because an alpha has a superior purpose. And you ain't a Michelle Obama. Part three. An alpha male usually is in alignment with the creator, meaning he's alpha minded because his purpose in a union is a powerful one. And if you are a woman that does not know your place with an alpha male and you don't know how to exist in a pact with other lioness, oh yeah, take it back to the jungles. You ain't meant for him. That's why you're not attracting him. So you take it out on the beta. The beta that's saying, I love you, I want you, and I'll stick by your side because I know how to take a woman like you. You call him weak, passive, and you stomp down on him. Then you want to run your ass over there to an alpha and get mad when that lion roar on that ass. Stay your ass where you supposed to be. If you are overbearing and you know that you're narcissistic yourself, stay with a beta because the beta got a little more patience for you. An alpha, he gonna rip your head off and send you back to the beta crying about how bad he treats you. Y'all women get on my nerves. You don't want a man, you want a son. Bye.
Okay. Now my man D say she keeps saying worship, and I don't like that word. I feel you. I don't feel like nobody should worship nobody. I'm with you on that one, dog. Okay, my man Jock say this woman been hurt numerous times and she sounds confused. Okay.
What woman's been hurt numerous times? The ones that just spoke?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's saying the woman that spoke that she seems like she's been hurt numerous times and she sounds confused. Okay. That's a new way to look at it.
I didn't think she sounded confused at all.
Jock, I mean, why do you think she sounds confused, dog?
Why can't we hear him?
He's texting. He's not. He's texting. He's not on. He's texting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Miss Wood said me neither. Something. Okay, what my man say? I wouldn't say she's confused. She's kind of on point with that what she was saying, except that word worship. Okay, all right.
Okay, so I want y'all to tell me. So, all the time, I wasn't trying to make it seem like because Omega Male isn't negative to me. I don't see this as something as someone who's negative.
What was you asking?
Well, I couldn't hear. It was something going on with my phone. So I said it don't seem like the Omega Male, the way they described it, was trying to be in a negative light. Because what I'm reading about it just seems like they are people who they do things their own way, like they're unique. You know, they don't seek, they're introverted and they don't seek approval of others, like they do things in their own way. But people don't look at them as that because they're not outgoing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's almost as if they're just not getting noticed because they're not as outgoing as some of the other, you know, like the alpha and the beta, things like that. But that's why I say if you get, because if women always talk about they looking for somebody, they trying to change somebody anyway. I was just saying, I think that people be sleep on the omega males is what I'm saying. Because I think they're the ones that are so unique. You can kind of, when you get with one of them, and especially if it's a good woman, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can mold, and that could really be a great relationship.
Okay. My man Jock, we all in agreement with you, dog. You don't worship no one but God. So we're definitely all in agreement with you on that one. My man D. My man D say omega means the end. So technically the omega male could be considered your last resort because the alpha and the beta ain't messing with you, right? Okay, hold on. What y'all think about that?
So what is omega male?
You said,
hey, Marley, how you doing?
Is that Marley?
Yeah, it's Marley.
Oh, you just slid on in. You creeped in. I didn't know you was even on. Let's say that again, Marley.
Now, what is a omega man?
Omega
so some of the traits I'm showing, like I just looked it up, an omega male is super awake. He has a knack for unconventional hobbies. He will say things face front. Let me see. He's an honest and a sweet guy. He is helpful. He isn't chasing the women. Omega male is often doing odd jobs to support himself. Now they said he's somewhat odd. Sometimes people look at the omega male as odd in the eyes of others.
Okay, so Marley, let me ask you, what do you think? If you had to categorize yourself, alpha, omega, or beta?
I wouldn't say I'm an alpha male. I know I'm not that type of person. To me, alpha males have always been like more boisterous and more like super confident and it's my way or the highway. Now, would beta be considered like a weakling or what?
Beta's more the romance type. The
That's my
what
we already know Marley is the beta.
Yeah, you know,
yes,
like
baby, I do it for you, baby.
Yeah,
yes,
like,
baby, I get it for you, baby.
All right, well, man. Okay, but
you got me pinned.
my man D say so. The omega male is a nice guy, and they say nice guys finish last. Boy, D, you on the road tonight. They're D on the road tonight.
But all I'm saying is that omega male, you know, maybe he get that courage and he find that one lioness. You never know what will happen.
True. I can agree with that.
Have you ever seen two people that were alike, like two omegas or two alphas? Now, two alphas, I can't see them being together because the alpha seems like, am I wrong? The alpha like they kind of strong-willed. You got two strong-willed people to kind of clash.
Right.
You got to be compromised
Because
somewhere.
they both have the same type of characteristics.
But they say that
and personality traits.
They say that alpha male needs a lioness. So,
well, is that an alpha female? Is that what's considered an alpha female?
Yeah, you might as well say that's an alpha female.
Right.
My thing is that's why I say it's varying degrees of, you know, the alpha and the lioness. But my thing is if y'all get together, I don't know. I just feel like the lioness would know her place and the alpha male would know his.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, I can see that. Because two alpha males, now when you get males, that's a different story. You know, because each one of them want to be heard, and you know, each one of them want they will to be put on.
And I could see I could see the lioness and the I could see the lioness and the alpha having a degree of words. They clashes and all that. I could see that.
Yeah.
But then it's like at the end of the day, they also got to realize, okay, I think when you get
And one
them,
could end up choked out too.
you said one can end up choked out.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Well, probably. I'm not gonna say that it couldn't happen, but I could just choked out. Goddamn. But
I took a motherfucker out.
All right. Like I said, I think that the thing about that is when you got the alpha and the lioness and they clash. I think at times they do have to go back to their respective corners and keep going. Sometimes it take a day or two for them motherfuckers. You can get motherfuckers that walk around the motherfucker and won't say two words to each other for 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to process that whole motherfucking thing of what the fuck they was saying. It might take. It might. I'm not gonna lie to you. It may take 2 motherfucking days for your shit to sink in what you said to me. I might get it right then and there. Then again, it might take 2 days because I'm sitting there thinking, oh motherfucker, she said blah 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 blah. But then, I keep replaying it in my head over and over and over, and it starts to make sense. But that's only if you allow it. You gotta allow it to make sense. If you just gun hold it, it's only my way and no way, and I don't give a fuck what this is. It ain't nobody, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what she said. I don't give a fuck what he said, and that's gonna result in some trouble.
But that's what I'm saying. There are some alpha males like that. It's just like it's my way or no way, and if you can't compromise at all, you know what I'm saying? Even if you have a lioness and you still can't compromise, that just ain't gonna work.
Well, yeah, that's
you
true.
need a base. So you need somebody to left because you need them to depend on you and to take what you dishing out.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I think that goes both ways. I think with him and her.
Yeah.
And I think like at times you gotta. He say that's not an alpha male, that's an abusive male. Come on somewhere, man. Ain't nobody talking about beating nobody up, man.
Ain't nobody beat nobody up.
We
just talking about it's some powerful men out there who just feel like I'm so powerful, I'm so rich. Shit, I ain't got to do shit with nobody. So especially they wife. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but then what about the people? What do we categorize the people that's like they get to work and they rah. They just run up. They got the whole motherfucker hate to see them even come in the motherfucking job. And then when they get home, they don't say 2 words and they just take all type of abuse.
Passive aggressive.
You talking about which one of them are they between those 3? Like
Omega, Alpha, or Beta.
Beta?
Yeah.
I think those are Beta. That's why I don't like them, because I feel like they be talking about you behind your back. But then they come home. I don't know, Wiley. If I did something, no, I'm saying, now you be out here talking about your wife sometimes. You be out here talking about your wife sometimes.
Oh, damn. Oh, you got me on that one. Yeah.
Oh, damn,
So
boy.
they talk about you behind your back, but then when you say, oh, no, baby, you know, I don't man doing that. It's all right. It ain't all right. Speak your truth.
Well, now hold on. Now, okay. So now we got one time where she came in. I don't know what the fuck Marley did, but she was like, "And get the fuck off that show." And Marley was like, "Hey, gotta call you back." So I guess she was the more alpha for that day.
Yeah, you feel some type of way. I'm like, damn, I said, hey, it's a show, shit.
No words. What the fuck I tell you about that show?
You know?
You know what though? I must say that the show's been very enlightful. Started off a little rocky in the beginning, but it's become very enlightful. I mean, like I said, you see that you got the patterns, you got the alpha, the omega, and the beta, you know, and I think we all, I mean, even if you feeling like you're alpha, you still gotta be able to say, all right, you gotta know what you can deal with or who you need to deal with more so.
Right. Yeah, people need to speak their truth more and stop holding their stuff in. That's what I feel. Stop holding it in. People always feel like, oh, if I say this, like they not gonna love me no more or something. I'm like, love don't just drop off the face of the earth. You know what I mean?
But you know what? You're right. But then, like, you know what? I think in some degrees, like, I've heard, and this is just, I've heard motherfuckers like, okay, like for instance, Janine, let's just say you got mad at your guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're mad at him. I mean, that don't change the fact that you love him, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so, okay, but then you have some women that soon as they get mad, first thing they do is, oh well, he didn't piss me off. I'm going to fuck with another motherfucker.
See, nah, and when I say speak your truth, I ain't talking about none of that.
No. I'm not saying you doing that.
Else.
I'm just saying, but that
No, I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about anybody.
But
I'm just saying that ain't what I mean by speak your truth. I'm just saying, and you can do it in a way that's not hurtful.
But you know what?
And not disrespectful. I ain't talking about the motherfucker coming to you talking about fuck you, bitch. You know.
Well, no.
I ain't talking about that.
But you know what? In some cases, you have women that just like what you saying. And the first thing, and a motherfucker can start it off with, look, I love you. I want to make this work. And they say, well, here's my problem. Oh, you got a problem with that? Well, I'm going to really show you a motherfucking problem. And next thing you know, I've seen it. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be lying if I say I never had it done to me. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, hey, well, why the fuck did you do that? Oh, you pissed me off that day. I pissed you off, so you went and slept with him. Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, so let me ask you this. Did that allow you to see that person's true form of who they are?
Yeah.
Would you have rather not known and been having that wool over your eyes?
Oh, well, see,
still being with somebody who is not.
Here's the thing. I mean, not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They didn't come back and tell me. I found out, and that was their only. That was their defense. Is that I pissed them off? Okay, well, you know what? Mm-hmm. You have a good day.
Well, Right. So that's what I'm saying. But and if she would have said that to you, yeah, you probably would have said it that day as well. You see what I'm saying? But at least you would have known what type of person they were.
No, I mean, you know what? It didn't. I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, it didn't bother me because, to be honest with you, I wasn't in no like, okay, I'm in love with her and this that. It was just like, all right, you know, cool, you know. So then it was just like, oh,
No, and I'm just saying, and I just mean it for people that's in love with each other and stuff like that. I just feel like
but
people should stop holding stuff in and say how they feel and just say how you feel. You can say it in a way that's not like damaging to your relationship. I mean, you can still say it.
yeah, you can, but you also got to realize that what you just said, it gotta be not damaging. And see, a lot of things people
Right.
say is that you gotta kind of understand, like, okay, you gotta understand the person that you're dealing with. You might
Right.
have dealt with two, three dudes that didn't mind you saying, "Oh, punk ass bitch," but then you get with this dude, and this dude got a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? You can't say,
Right.
"Well, this is the way I talk." You know what I'm saying? Because you
Right.
know that, all right, well, that bothers that person.
Right.
Okay, my man. What up, Frank? Frank says, the truth hurts no matter what sometimes. You got to be able to handle some shit. Granted, and you do. You do.
Right.
But
That's
you know
true.
what?
Yeah.
My
true.
my thing is, if you love me, and it's not gonna always be this way, because like we said earlier, you may say some shit out of anger, you may say some shit out of frustration or hurt, but when you're just honest, see, that's different. That's different. I could, if we in sync with each other, I could tell that you was hurt, you angry, or you're upset. But when you just like, okay, now I'm finna just be malicious and say some shit, then that's when I feel like, okay, you're being malicious. You're trying, like, you're trying to goat me into this, or then now it's like, all right, so now what do we go? What do we go then?
Emasculate you, be condescending.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you go there? From there, it's like, what I'm saying, especially with somebody you love, you don't. I mean, if somebody say something that is like, I mean, this is hurtful, or this is, I mean, and a lot of people get that. A lot of people think that you could say stuff. You could say something. You could say something about yourself that makes a motherfucker upset. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't look at you in that light, and they don't want you to look at yourself in that light. So when you say something about yourself, why the fuck would you say that?
Yeah. And some people like doing it in the crowd. Some people like doing that shit in the crowd, But when you do the shit
Oh no,
right
I
back to
definitely
them,
don't like that.
yeah, you do the shit right back to them, then all of a sudden they be in their feelings,
And you're 110% right.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, my thing is, don't try to embarrass me. You can say what you got to say to me, and I might not even understand everything that you're saying. But when we get outside and I'm gonna show out in front of these motherfuckers. A lot of times, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not saying that is something that I'm proud of, but I'm gonna keep it 100. Motherfucker did me like that once. Motherfucker got me in front of everybody. Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. And I mean, and I promised myself I'd never feel this way again. Motherfucker told me, go get your little garbage bags because that's all you got. Meaning, house in her name. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you put me out whenever you want to. Motherfucker told me, go stuff your little black garbage bags because that's all you got in his clothes. Everything else is mine. Bah! That motherfucker hit me like a shotgun blast. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, here's my thing. Me being a motherfucker I'm like, I turned around. I said, it's over for real? I said, so when you saying this, you pretty much just telling me it's over. I was like, hell yeah. Okay. I'm attacking every motherfucker that I think that's close to you that I hate it. And only like, you know how you got that person, that one motherfucker, like, okay, only reason I'm staying off of you is because of her, or only reason I'm staying off your ass is because of him. I attacked everybody. I went after everybody. Sisters, brothers, I went after everybody. I'm talking about, dude, by the time I'm done, man, she like, what? Stop. I'm attacking everything. I don't mean literally, I don't mean verbally. I'm talking about physically. I tried to attack every fucking body I saw. Everybody that I disliked because of her, that I just kept it in because of her, I attacked all of them. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that in the sense of that was something good. That was not one of my proudest moments. But it's just like, you know, you gotta. My thing is that you gotta know, you gotta know who the fuck you dealing with. I think somebody just posted. I think my man Frank said like that. You gotta know who the fuck you dealing with, because I went the fuck off. And they wildest dreams. They never thought that I would do that. Like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit. I'm talking about I went to their mama house to try to find a brother because that's who I wanted. Thank God he wasn't there.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's all I can say is thank God he wasn't there.
What Janine said, just like let the truth be known instead of holding that shit in.
You know what? But don't. Here's the thing. It was a better way you could have told me to leave. You want to get me outside. Right. You want to get me outside in front of all these goddamn. We was living in an apartment complex. You want to get me in front of all these goddamn people and embarrass me. And I had wicked. And I had wicked Mr. Charlie with me. Shit. It was over. It was over.
I know it was on then. Like, okay.
I'm like, okay. And I'm gonna tell you this one thing, Mr. Charlie. He's not a person you take around with you when you want a voice of reckoning. Like, if you want that voice saying, "Hey, bro, I don't think this is a good idea." That ain't, and for that matter, that ain't him nor a Wick. So, and just imagine I got both of them with me. Yeah, all right.
They with the shit.
Oh shit.
They with the shit. Yeah.
Shit.
They like, nigga, you gonna let her say that to you? What you want to do?
Yeah. Exactly. What you gonna do?
Look here, man.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this. I goddamn Mr. Charlie had these certain words that would just get a motherfucker going every time. Bruh, don't be no hoe. Oh shit. It's all the popping now. But like I said, the whole thing could have been avoided had it just been like, you know what, you need to leave, get your stuff, just go, leave, bam. But when you did that and you took that to that level, and it's just like, okay, I'm trying to prove it just went totally awry. Like I said, it's not a moment that I'm bragging about. I mean, granted, nobody got ultimately hurt. We put it like that. But, it was something that could have been totally avoided. Whereas like you walking up, as I say, you got to realize, and I was just trying to hurt you. I was just trying to make you mad. You got to realize, like, hey, if you know me good enough, you got to know, hey, don't take me there.
And first of all, she wasn't no lying nurse, so ain't no lying nurse gonna do no shit like that.
Well,
but first of all, that's embarrassing to the family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now hold on.
Yeah.
Miss Thomas said, "What was the purpose of attacking the other individual?" She's the one that told you get your little black garbage bag and get to stepping. You know what? I wanted to hurt her. Bottom line, I wanted to hurt her. I wasn't gonna hurt her physically, but shit, all the men in your life, shit, they was free game. You know what I'm saying? My mind, and to be honest with you, Deidre, I was young, just young, just gone. And I had a motto: motherfuckers don't get the picture till the weapon is drawn. You get the picture, die. Like I said, nothing that I'm proud of. I was young. I was still in my early 20s, something like that. Yeah, I was young. I just did something stupid. Like I said the story in the sense of, you know, I said that from the beginning. It's something that I wasn't proud of. But I mean, it's just like, you know, you could have easily just told me to leave. I was leaving anyway. Because I didn't want this to escalate. But then when you run outside and yell in front of the whole apartment complex, it's summertime, it's 30, 40 people outside, and everybody, oh, look at that motherfucker getting them garbage bags. Yeah. Hey, took over. Not one of my finest moments, but hey, it happened. Shit, terror is human. All right, y'all. It's about time for us to get the fuck out of here, y'all. This is definitely an interesting show. Is my girl Miss Prissy on here still?
I am.
Miss Prissy, I didn't get a chance to say it earlier. Hey, it's been a long time since you've been on here. We missed you. I'm glad you came back.
Thank you. I miss you guys too.
Okay. You got any last words for us?
Get in where you fit in.
Okay. Hey, good enough. Marlon, what you got for me, brother?
Another good show. You know, I remember listening to it later on the night before. And PSA, make sweet love to a beta male tonight. All the make sweet love to a beta male tonight.
Always sweet talk.
There goes Slick Willie with the sweet talk. All right, Janine, what you got?
It was a good show. Good talking with y'all. I'll definitely be back next week.
Okay. Big Dog, where you at?
Yeah, thank everybody for calling. Thank everybody for listening to us. Peace, love, have great. God bless. Good night.
All right, hey, whoa. Before we go, man, I gotta give a RIP shout out to my man, my buddy, one of my, longtime friends, my man Artist Hemp Hill. You know, man, he was one of the first friends I had growing up in them projects, man. You know, a life gone too soon, man. I mean, my kids, your kids, they family, man. And, you know, I'm going to continue to try to look out to them to the best of my ability, you know. And, man, I hate to see that you're gone, brother, but no more pain, no more tears for you. All right, y'all, we're going to get up out of here. I say RIP to my man, Artist Hemp Hill. Peace.
RIP.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.